Hi, hello everyone. Stormy Secret here. Welcome back to my channel. And today I hope we are having a wonderful Friday, a fantastic Friday, a fun Friday, however you refer to Friday as. And I want to say I hope we're remembering to drink our water, putting on our chapstick, remembering to stretch both mentally and physically, never forgetting how far we have come and where we are at right now. I know times may be difficult, and there's definitely a lot going on, and of course we're hearing it from the news, or um, if we have someone that I guess would update us on what's going on in the world. But I do hope that we are remembering to stay and stay as positive and focused as possible, like focusing on like other things, because I feel like if you're focused on something else, it'll help you to, excuse me, just not think about what is going on right now, just to help you stay as positive, and just continue like doing whatever it is that you're up to, such as work, um, let's see what else, work, school, your career, um, just being a busy bee, like how some people say. And I want us to just enjoy life, like put a smile on your face, change someone's day, because I know a lot of times it is difficult for people to put a smile on their face. It's hard, like a lot of people just sometimes don't feel like being happy. And if we go out there and like we let them know that it is okay to smile and to be happy and to be loving, and to encourage people to be more smiley and just joyful, and I know a lot of times, that too can be hard to be joyful, especially with what's going on in the world right now, and just how this world has always been crazy, no matter what we've been through in this world. I mean, there's a lot of times where like we feel like, oh, like it's never gonna change, but we just have to be positive, and smile, not necessarily move on from it. I mean, it's always going to be in the back of our minds, like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe that happened, like COVID happened, the well, actually I can't remember if it was really that big of a deal, but the swine flu, but this was like so many years ago. This was like, geez, I don't know, a long time ago. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't remember exactly. It's just for me, it was a long time ago, because at the time I was still in school, I believe middle school, I want to say. But yeah, it's like we've all been through so much. I mean, some of us survived, sadly some of us didn't survive, but the main thing is like to focus on that. And that's what they're trying to do in this world. They're trying to get you to focus on the negativity and less of the positivity. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out more and more ways to guide and influence everyone to be more happy, more positive, more peaceful, more joyful, because that's what we need in this world. We don't need hate, we don't need anger. We've already been dealing with enough of that as it is. And I really want to do my best to get more positive motivational messages out there, showing that we all can do whatever it is that we want to do with our lives, and to just move forward, going into, geez, like, what is it? We're pretty much already halfway through the year. It's crazy. And then before we know it, gonna be 2026 and so on. But I really, really do feel it's best for us to just focus on positivity and peace. And I really wish that this world was more of that, because it is sad, you know, especially with how things are being dealt with, how we're going into this whole like war scene once again. And a lot of times, like, that's not easy for anybody, especially if we have loved ones that are in the military, the army, the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force, because that's really scary, because they're the ones that risk their lives for America. And I really think that that's a scary and sad thing. And like, I really feel like we need to come up with more and more alternatives for things to go smoothly in this world. But I mean, who knows when that will happen? All we can do is just hope for the best and think positive and just go about our day, our lives, and just be like, hey, one day we'll maybe turn on the news and it'll just be something happy and positive, and then we'll be like, wow, like the world actually did change, you know? So that's something that I'm sure we should all look forward to, like, if and eventually that happens, because we need more positivity and kindness in this world. And like, we just need to find a way to make this world a better place for everyone, you know? Like, it shouldn't matter the race of anybody. We are all here. We were all brought onto this earth. We were all meant to be peaceful and kind. We weren't meant to be full of hate and like, just like, what's the word? Just negativity, because negativity shouldn't even be a thing, honestly, because I feel like when there's negative energy and you're near that and you're someone that's used to being happy, kind, positive, that will rub off onto you, and that will seriously like change you into a different person, which is like scary, you know, because a lot of times we'll be like, wow, like what's going on with me? But then we're realizing someone's negative energy literally rubbed off on me, and so that's why we're, you know, upset about something, or we're just going about something, you know, we're dealing with it differently. So let's do our best to try to not be around any of that negativity, whether that means I don't know, people that you work with or people you go to school with. Just associate with more positive, happy, full-on energy individuals, people that will uplift you, people that will just make you smile and laugh and completely forget about whatever negativity you heard about or you see or what's going on. And me, I do my best to try and associate with those that are extremely positive. I do my best to not be around those that are negative. It can be hard, especially if it's like family members or I don't know, just whoever you're around constantly. But yeah, just something to think about. I'm not saying like you have to, you know, but I just would encourage you to. I don't force people to do anything. That's not the point of these videos. The point is to just help with positivity and just staying happy and kind and loving yourself and loving others, and you know, maybe motivating them to even changing like their tone or the way they are with like I don't know, just in terms of like how to deal with stuff like in a better way. And with that said, I will talk to y'all later. I know it has been a while that I have made a video. I'm really sorry. I know I keep saying that I'm gonna make more and more videos, but life does get busy. So yeah, so I will check in with everybody tomorrow, Sunday, and hopefully the rest of the week and months and years to come. So I will talk to y'all later, everybody. Stormy Secret out, and I will do my best to make more videos. No promises. Like I said, I am trying. Okay, everybody. Laters.